I'm really on a mission to find out how fast I can be.
On the grid by 0.2 of a second at the end of Friday's qualifying session.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in by 0.2, and I think that, I don't know, Ben Spies, I think he shattered the track record.
Yeah, by half a second.
I don't know if he's going to go much faster. I mean, Matt Milan was 0.3 off him, and I guarantee Matt gave his all. So,
as you've been watching it over the course of the season, being intimately engaged here, do you see him like drop 2, 3, 4 seconds on the second day, or is that pretty much where he's at?
It just depends. I mean, Ben Spies is notoriously for just going out like within, it seems like a few laps, and all of a sudden getting his best lap. Right. So Ed Miller, he did that, and he didn't improve it. So I don't know. I mean, we had great weather conditions today, and tomorrow they qualify at a different time. Right. So I think the way they've got the qualifying schedule now, since it's later in the day, the track's a little hotter, and it seemed like ideal temperatures today. So I think tomorrow might not be as good, just being early. So
now you've got everything on display here. You've got a nice backdrop, so the pit is coming along very well.
Isn't that's a pimp backdrop? The designer from back home at AmeriCopy, they made that for me. It's got all the sponsors on the back, and it's kind of a neat prop, you know.
Yeah.
So I like it. This is our Superbike here, and it's got a lot of parts on it that we haven't quite figured out yet.
So you'll be working on that tomorrow?
Yeah, it depends. If they go fast, if I have to go faster in qualifying, then I'll go. Then I'll take the Superstock bike out that I know is working.
Right.
And if they don't go faster, and I don't have to go improve my time, then I'll take this bike out and get some track time, because we got 2 duplicate Superbikes. They're stock motors, but they've got forks and also 16.5s, and so we've got to get those dialed in. It's just a lot of extra parts on there that we've got to get working right. We need some testing on it and some setup time.
All right, well, we'll check back tomorrow, and either we'll get the drama of making the grid again, or we'll get some Superbike testing done. 3-minute horn. Johnny, what do we need to know in these 3 minutes before yet another epic Superbike race for 944?
Well, I'd appreciate it if maybe you guys film from that side, because pretty obvious I'm in the back. No, that's okay. Typical life of a rookie Superbike racer on the bubble, but it's good to be in it. I'm excited. I'm just going to go out there and the guys in front of me are quite a bit faster. I'll try to hang with them as much as I can, but just try to finish the race, most importantly, get some points, and have some fun out there.
Now, are you racing the new 07 bike, or did you opt for the Superstock?
06 944 magazine Superstock bike. Yep.
Good luck. We'll see you at turn 1.
Thanks, Dave.
Johnny Rock Page, you had a most excellent race yesterday in the Superbike race.
Yes.
You did not finish last. You beat like 4 people, I think it was.
I finished 12th place. Yeah. Actually, they put me down as 14th place, but I beat the guys in front of I beat the guys who scored 2 positions in front of me. Go figure that. It was kind of like one of those AMA glitches. Morgan says, hey, if you can come up with a rule that fixes that problem, then we'll fix the scoring system to where, you know, those guys normally would have been positioned behind you since you did finish in front of them on the restart. Somehow, we crossed the line and Ben Spies got in front of me just before where the start-finish line is, and they were just like a 10-second in front of me. But he got in the middle of our group racing, so when they went back, when they went back one position from the red flag, Ben Spies happened to be in between our group. They call it the unlucky dog rule. Well, I'm not a dog, and usually I'm not unlucky, so I don't think that rule applies to me. But anyway, I got a 12th place finish in Superbike.
Awesome. So things have just been getting better and better now.
Yeah. When I was talking to you earlier, I found it's more exciting when you have somebody to race with. You know, when you're out there and being on that bubble, working from the back row, a lot of times I barely make the grid, and there's such a big group in front of me that I don't have anybody to play with. So when you don't have anybody to play with, you kind of don't get as motivated.
That group of 4 of you guys for, I don't know, 8-9 laps was the best race on the track, just about.
Yeah, we were going on head to toe, and we were putting so much pressure on each other. The guy in front crashed out, and then the other 2 guys, they were getting all squirrely, but by then I already had them kind of, you know, playing checkers. I already had them figured out where they were strong. And I went over this one crest, I think it was turn 9 at Ohio, where I went over the turn, and I literally went over the blind crest, wheeling in front of the guy. I put my entire wheel next to his ear, I think, going down, and that's where I made one pass, and then the other one was in the back straight, outbrake somebody, and then they were going to catch me after that, unless I made a mistake, which I did. So, but they still beat me.
Now we're gearing up for, it's been raining all day, we're gearing up for another race here, and it's cool conditions, no sunshine, track's going to be a little iffy. How you feel?
I feel great. The tires that I had on the bike were not really, I didn't really have the tires made available to me that would go the whole distance that I was comfortable with. So the ones that I do like are only good for about 18, 19 laps, and the Superbike race, luck on my side, the lucky dog, the last 18 laps perfect. So I'm kind of excited that it got shortened down that way. Works good for me, I think.
All right, well, there's about a half hour left. We'll let you get to it.
Okay. Bye, Dave. Bye, everybody.